Good morning, everybody. It's Cowboy Mike with the Cowboy Mike Poker C-Log. And Maverick just wants to jump in and say hi for a minute. Hi, hey. All right, I'm going to take the mask off right now. I'm going to talk about the tournament yesterday at Foxwoods and the upcoming tournament at Mohegan Sun. Yesterday, Foxwoods had a $400 with the add-on President's Day event, $395, and $45,000 with the add-on starting stack, 25-minute levels to level 13, and then level 14 started 30 minutes. We got knocked out in the first break, kings against aces. We had a pocket kings, of course, and just there was a hand at the break, at the first break, and then we ran into some other bad scenarios, so we did not cash in that event. Mohegan has a big event coming up right after Turning Stone is over. It is on, I believe it's March 26th. Check it on the MoheganSun.com website. Go to poker, and all the schedules will come up for the events. $150K guarantee. It's a $600 buy-in, and the satellites start on March 4th, I believe, for 120. So 1 in 5 will get a seat to the 600, or 1 in 6. So that should be a good event. 150K guarantee. They should crush it as usual. So let's talk about where Foxwoods has gone wrong. They have this 295. They always crush it, and I mean it's 395. They always crush it. They don't want to have any multi-day tournaments, apparently. Don't know why. I mean, they could easily do it. Turning Stone does it. Is it laziness, or is it stupidity, or what is it? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why can't we go back to the old days, Foxwoods, when you had 5 events a day, and you had multi-day events like the mini series and the mega stack series and things like that? You haven't lost completely yet. You still have a chance to redeem yourself if you come back this year with some phenomenal events. I know you have the WSOP circuits coming up, but that's not near enough to what the poker players want there. Everybody's talking about how bad the room has been run since Andrew left, and how there's been no really enthusiasm for tournaments. It's just a blah, 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 same old, same old. So I'm putting this out there for you to maybe understand how poker tournament players feel. You have your cash games, you have your promotions, yes, okay? But now you need to do something for the tournament players. You need to have a 4-day or 5-day series. You need to have multi-events. And you need to do this. Listen, if the current poker tournament director can't do it, get somebody who will, because you will bring credibility and fame to the name of Foxwoods again if you go back to what you used to do. You used to have the 10K guarantee. You used to have the 15K guarantee on a Wednesday night. These are things that tournament players want, not a 255, not a 260. We have 45 players, not the 293, the 395 on a Sunday, where you get 45 players now, as opposed to a couple of hundred you used to get before. Can't you sense that something's wrong here? Can't you sense that you're losing the steam you once had? The ability to draw players from everywhere because you had a big event. You know, Foxwoods used to be hustling and bustling with the WSOP circuits and the card player events and all those there. Bring them back. Bring them back to save yourself, because you are going down the drain because you don't want to have these big multi-day events. And it's not me speaking. It's all the people who subscribe to this channel are telling me that I need to do something about doing a YouTube about telling Foxwoods what it used to be, and bring it back. because we want it. We want to see Foxwoods flourish in tournaments. We want to see Foxwoods gain control again of the tournament East Coast. I mean, if Turning Stone can do it with 16 tables and have a 100K guarantee and double and triple that guarantee on two-day ones with alternates, then Foxwoods, you're missing the boat. Enough of the excuses that you don't have the dealers, enough of the excuses that you don't have the staff, enough of the excuses it's laziness, or it's just not, you're not enthusiastic about it, you don't want to do it. Meantime, Taunton will have poker. Taunton, Massachusetts, they will have poker tournaments. They will have a poker room of promotions, I'm sure, as well. That's going to be coming up shortly. BALLYS is now entering into their 6th or 7th week of tournaments, and it's starting to grow. It's starting to get familiar with people. People are starting to show up. It's only Tuesday and Thursday right now, but they are planning on having other events. Maybe a Sunday, maybe a bigger event on a Sunday. Get with it, Foxwoods. Get rid of the friggin' Sunday tournament. Make it a guaranteed tournament instead of just putting, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid people are not going to come? You're not going to make the guarantee? If you're afraid that you're not going to make the guarantee and you don't want to put forth the effort to please the poker players, then you need to find another job, because you're not a tournament director if you think that you're just going to run these blah, blah, blah tournaments and have them on the holidays and have the same old, same old. You don't have satellites for your 600s. You don't have satellites for the other events that you have. Mohegan is doing everything. They're pulling out all the stops. And this is between you and Mohegan. Maybe you guys can get together and say, okay, we're going to have a big event in April. You know, you had one in March. We're going to have one in April. And we're going to have a 4-day or 5-day multi-flight. Or we're going to have a series for 10 days. And then Mohegan can have one in June, okay? Get together on this here. Instead of drawing, you're drawing from the same player pool. And it's tough when you have to choose between the bounty on Sunday at Mohegan and the $3.95 at Foxwoods every Sunday, where you get 45 players. So you have to weigh the two and say, okay, which one do I go play today? And then the Nash in New Hampshire, I only have heard bad things about the Nash and how the poker tournaments are run, and the woman who runs them there doesn't really care. They do a lousy job, I understand, of having the tournaments and marketing them. They don't market well. Encore, again, the rumor is they're closing the poker room. I've heard this from several people now, so maybe someone can shed some light on that one too. On Encore in Boston, the Win, we heard that the poker room is closing. I don't personally believe it, because I know that they'll lose their 5-star rating if they close the poker room. But we need to get someone from Encore to weigh in on that, maybe some higher up person or whatever. And Foxwoods management, chime in on the YouTube channel. I got dealers that tell me they see the channel. Chime in on it. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you're gonna do for the poker tournament players. Thank you.